Surprise, pop up, a lot of sprints. I'm just finishing sorting out my microphone there. I've got a lot of work to do this afternoon, so I figured I may as well have you guys join me and support me so that I've got a little bit of company. So yeah, I don't think that anybody will be here now because nobody knew that I was going to be going live. But as you do join, if you just let me know that you are here, then that would be lovely. And let me know what you are choosing to work on today. That would be brilliant. I'll set up a timer. I don't know, maybe a 25-minute timer. Maybe that would be nice today. That seemed to work quite well yesterday when we were doing that. But I definitely want like a pretty one. Definitely a pretty one. I'm trying to think who does them. Or maybe we'll use HK's again. If you haven't checked out HK Darkwood's channel, make sure that you do, because she does live streams and they are really, really good. She's absolutely lovely and I really enjoy joining in the streaming there. So I've got a couple of kind of articles I need to write today. One's a blog post, one is an article for like a writer's magazine. Both of them were about my YouTube channel, actually. So that is what I need to get done. I've just filmed a video as well, and I need to get a picture on Instagram. So yeah, those are kind of my things that I need to do for this afternoon. Right, let's just get this sharing. There we go. We've got a dragon timer. Very apt as I'm in Wales. They're super cute dragons. They're not scary dragons. I love it. Right. Okay. That looks like it's all set up. Brilliant. Okay. So we will begin sprinting in 3, 2, 1. There we go. I was hoping that there would be a little ding at the end of that, but there wasn't. Oh, let me just check actually. I have got my sound turned on, so I think there just isn't a ding. That's sad. I do like a timer with a ding. I feel we have yet to find the perfect timer for us, but we will continue searching. I have a friend who has a YouTube channel on here. She's just starting off and her channel name is Rhoda Baxter, and she does lots of tutorials for authors about how to use Canva and things. So I was asking her to do one about how to set up a timer because I'm just not sure quite how to do it. So it would be kind of fun to design some of my own, I think, that I can then use when I'm doing these lives. So we have been joined by some people, which is lovely. I really wasn't sure if anybody would find this, to be honest, because I hadn't advertised it. RC Scott is here. Hi, RC. What are you working on today? Lovely. Aramis is here. I'm so glad that you found me. Aramis says, I need to work on that short story I plotted yesterday, so this is perfect timing. Brilliant. You did really, really well plotting that whole thing yesterday. And Joanne is here as well. Everybody's saying hi. Joanne's asking how we're doing. I'm doing well. I've had a really nice day so far. I took the dogs for a lovely walk, which was really nice. We didn't get rained on. And then I've been trying to tidy up a little bit because the house was a bit crazy, but I do need to write these 2 articles and I have a whole list of other little bits that I need to do. So I just thought, why don't I come on here and you guys can encourage me to get these things written. So I think that will hopefully be a very good idea. Aramis says managed 107 words in 15 minutes. Cool, well done. I am trying to decide what to write this first article on. So, well, this is actually a blog post. The second article is definitely going to be about my YouTube channel. So that's cool. But I didn't know if I wanted to do something else for, write about something else for the blog post. But it is kind of my YouTube channel that I'm really wanting to push to writers at the moment. So I think maybe I should just do them both on the same thing. And that would be quite easy because it's on the same topic. So I can kind of, use some of the same stuff for the 2 of them. So how are you guys today? Have you got any news, any excitement that you want to share? We had a lovely date night last night. So that was nice. And the house is quite nice and peaceful this afternoon. So that's also another good thing. Overall, it's a good, positive day here. The other thing I needed to do, was I needed to post on Instagram. So I did that. I've just been filming a video out in my garden and I took some pictures of the books that I've been reading because the video was about the books that I've been reading in February. So I posted on Instagram about one of those. So so at least that's one kind of thing ticked off, but I could do with a few more, to be honest. Oh, I know what I want. If Joanne is still there, on the 21st of March, I am going to be doing a live stream celebrating my first year on YouTube. And I'm looking for some authors to come and co-host. Shannon, Esty Houston, and Margaret Pinnard are going to come, and also Andy from Easy Graphics. So Joanne, I was wondering if you would like to join as well. If you don't reply here, don't worry, I'll just pop you an email or something. So Aramis says, I've got a new release in 4 days. Thankfully, all is set to go, so I don't have to stress. That's so cool. Tell us about your book. If I give you a, is it on pre-order? If I give you a spanner doodad, flip it, what's it? Then you can share the link in the comments. I'm not very good with the words today. I hope nobody's expecting oh God, now I need to turn myself off. You can hear me speaking on the thing. Right. So here we go. If I will add you as a moderator. Okay, and so now you should be able to drop links if you want to, if you'd like to do that. And I want to know more about it. and stuff. So yeah, please tell us more about your release. That's so cool. Yeah, I want to know everything about it. There we go. I want to know the story. I want to know what platforms it's available on. I want to know whether it's part of a series. I want to know everything. So yeah, I expect that soon. Thank you. Okay, let's go into another sprint, and that will give Aramis time to answer all of my annoying questions. All right, so we'll do another 25 minutes. If people would rather 20 minutes, let me know. I'm actually quite enjoying the 25 at the moment. So we will begin sprinting in 3, 2, 1. Hiya, how did that go for you? What are you working on if you haven't told us already? I'm sorry that I had the camera turned off for so long. So I was looking at my list of things I needed to do. And one of them was I needed to get in touch with my mobile phone provider because my contract was really, really close to the end. So I thought, okay, I'll get that done now. It shouldn't take long. Oh my goodness, the poor guy. You know what it's like when you call up these companies and they're always trying to sell you add-ons that you don't necessarily want and offering you different things. And then they're going, look, seriously, okay, I've got exactly kind of 11 minutes and 47 seconds to get this sorted. This is exactly what I want. Can you do this for me? And he's going, yes, yes, yes. But he had to go through all the terms and conditions and stuff. He's like trying to go so fast to get it done. I did really say thank you to him at the end, and he was brilliant and got me a really, really good deal. But sometimes it's so hard to actually get what you want with these companies because they're trying to upsell you all the time, and I didn't want anything extra at all. I just wanted exactly the same as I have now, but it was really funny. Yeah, I did apologize for like making him rush so much. Right, so where are we? So we were joined. Right, so Aramis was saying that he's got a new release out in 4 days, and he dropped a link to that if you want to go and check it out, an Amazon link. And we were also joined by Lysander, which is lovely. I don't believe that Lysander Moore has been here before, so that is so cool. We love to have new people here. I need to remember to message Joanne about that live, so I'm just going to make myself a note to do that. Lysander writes romance, women's fiction, and children's picture books. So that's cool. And very similar to me. I do romance and children's picture books, and I have been thinking of a few ideas for women's fiction as well. So very similar. Aramis was saying, oh, I'm sorry if you can hear my dishwasher. Not dishwasher, my dryer. It's in the middle of the kitchen. I think I went into it yesterday. It was a whole thing. Aramis was saying that his book is called His Fey Lord, and it's the first book in a brand new Folk of Vale series. It's a male-male arranged marriage romance, very steamy, and the cover, oh, it's a good cover. It really is. What else have we got? Joanne was saying that she writes contemporary romance books. That's really, really cool. Oh, that reminds me, Joanne, as well. I've got all kinds of things for you to do. I'm doing a tag that I've started with Fiona Howell. I don't know if you know her, but basically what we do is we swap books with each other so that we're reading each other's books. And then for the tag, there's kind of 10 questions that we answer. The video's not going to be up for another 2.5 weeks, but if you like, I can tag you in the video. And then if you'd be interested in reading one of my books, I can provide you with a copy and you provide me with a copy of your book. And it might be quite a good way for like some extra publicity and to reach out to some other people. So let me know if you're interested in that. Also, Andy from Easy Graphics is swinging by to say hi and has been pressing that like button. Please, if you haven't already, if you could press the like button, it really does make such a difference for my channel. YouTube loves it. And Andy says, he's asking how I am. I'm very well, thank you. It says, I have a honey and lemon water hot drink with me. No alcohol this time, I'm afraid. I need a refill of tea. I need to go and get another one in the next sprint. You'll have to, what is it? You have to be content with a somewhat boring banter. That's, a few of us have been teasing Andy about his late night radio DJ voice over in on some other lives. And yeah, I dropped a link to Lysander's channel if anybody wants to go and check it out. Andy's had trouble with his voice, but it's recovering. Now, I wonder how Shannon's is actually. SD sounded absolutely dreadful, bless her. Yesterday, I think it was, on her lives. It was like, oh, you poor thing. Andy says, it's recovered now. I'll be practicing my late night DJ voice again. Excellent. Reminds me of I don't know if you watched Friends, but Friends, when Phoebe has her cold and she gets her sexy singing voice. Lysander's saying, don't you just love romance? To Joanne and I, and it's like, yep, completely. And Laura Gomez is here saying, oh, a surprise live. Yeah, I don't even know how long I'm going to be here. It was a complete spur of the moment thing. I just thought, why not? Why not get some support from some people? Oh, that's good. Laura was saying that she could do with one today. So that's brilliant. We've also been joined by the Shadow's Lair. Hello, what are you up to today? I call him Shadow now. That's just so cool. And Sanders saying good morning to him. Joanne says, it was good chatting with one of my writer friends. A cat came by his house and he doesn't like cats. Serves him right then. More cats should come and visit. Cats always go to the people that don't like them. It's one of the things I like about cats. What else have we got? Come on, Aramis's message. 168 words. Well done, Aramis. Oh, and Sandra says, I got 225 words. I'm working on finishing draft 1, book 1 of my contemporary romance novella series. Brilliant. Well done. Laura says writers have to like cats. It's the law. I'm actually more of a dog person. I'm basically just an animal person. I love cats as well, but if I had to choose, I definitely choose doggos, especially my doggos, because they're so cute. Just love them so much. And Joanne says he has a dog and believes cats are evil. Cats are evil. That's one of the great things about them. That's what we love about cats, is that so many of them are inherently evil, and that's hilarious. I've got an evil cat in one of my books, actually, in Her Perfect Hero. There's an evil cat called Mr. Darcy, and he was a lot of fun to write. Aramis says, thank you. I'm very happy with how the cover turned out. Lysandra says, sounds good to me. Tag me. I want to read everybody's work. Yeah, awesome. Okay, I will. I'll make a note. And yeah, when the video comes out, it's the 17th, I'm wanting to say, of March. I'll make sure that I do all the tags, and then, yeah, you can just get in contact with me, and I've got copies of my book that I can ping over to you. And that would be really fun. Joanne says, thanks, Emma, but my book TBR is already large enough, and I wouldn't want to make a promise I can't keep. Hope that's understandable. It's completely understandable. And Andy says, my cat would totally push me off the earth if the earth were flat. Yeah. And Laura says, he's just trying to teach you not to sit on the edge. I love that. Right. Okay. Why don't we go into another sprint? I will disappear again, but not for as long, but I must get another cup of tea because I'm parched. But we will speak again in 25 minutes. So let's sprint in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There we go. That is the end of another sprint. Don't worry, I haven't gone crazy. It's just that there's like another little bit at the end of that video there that HK's added on. I promise I am right. Okay, so we've had some people join us, which is super cool. We've had some people leaving us, which is very tragical. Let's have a little look and see where we are. Everybody is so nice and chatty today. I'm loving it. Right, so we were talking about evil cats, weren't we? And Andy was saying to Joanne that the cat will miss cat treats, but that won't stop her from pushing me off the edge. Yeah, she can get somebody else to give her cat treats. I say that actually, but I think my mum's cat would, yeah, my mum's cat just absolutely adores her. It's really funny. My mum's cat like goes around her neck like a scarf when she's watching TV. He completely worships her. I don't think that he would push her off anything. Right, so Joanne said she was going to go and spend some time outside for the sprint. Very nice. I got myself some tea and I shared a banana with my doggo Hector. That was nice. We had some good time together. Andy from Easy Graphics is advising Joanne to stay safe. It's dangerous out there. Zombie apocalypse can happen at any time. It can indeed. Take your zombie spray with you. SD says, hi, I thought I saw this pop up on my homepage. No, I don't want to see Andy. I want to see SD. Go away. Okay, there we go. Right, I thought I saw this pop up on my homepage, but then it was gone. I searched several minutes for your stream, but couldn't find it. That's so weird. Well, thank you for looking anyway. Searching. And she says, Pro Writing Aids Conference starts at the same time, so I had to stop looking, but made friends with the like button. Cool. Thank you. And she's going to do some lurking while she enjoys the conference and does some other stuff. So that's cool. And I was asking how Shannon's voice is, because, yeah, I was saying earlier that it sounded so dreadful during her last live stream, bless her. And she is streaming at 3 p.m. Central, which is about 8, I'm wanting to say here. I think you're like 5 hours, or is it 6 hours? It's either 8 or 9. So what I will probably do is join you, but have the sound off on my phone because I think we're going to watch some more Firefly this evening as a family, so I won't be able to listen to it, but I can kind of join in without being able to hear. Shadow's Lair says, was teaching my kids calculus and reviewing fractions and decimals. Going to step out a bit because got to run to the store. Hopefully be back before the stream ends. Awesome. Have fun. ST says that she's not in pain. It's just sounds stressful. So that's good. And Andy's having a rough time. He says, oh my God, my taxes take ages. Just collecting this information and going through it is doing my head in. Oh, yes, my husband is very, very good, and he always used to do that stuff. Like he used to get it all together and sort it all out, and then we just go through it together at the end and kind of fill in the forms together. But we actually set up a business for my author stuff, and so we hire an accountant to do it now, which is just amazing and wonderful and fantastic. Of course, my husband still needs to do quite a bit because he still needs to collect up together the stuff for the accountant, but I don't have to do anything. It's the best. And Andy is glad to have somewhere to vent away. Vent away. We love a vent here. Andy isn't sure that tea is going to be strong enough. I'm British. Okay, tea can like cure all ills and make everything better. If it doesn't, you just need to add more sugar in it or something. I don't know. It's milky tea, milky sugary tea, isn't it, for shock? Ugh, that sounds yucky though. I like my tea black. Black like my heart. My case is a bit more complex. It's not a P60 or P45 only. Oh yeah, ours used to be seriously complicated, but yeah, I'm very glad that I don't need to have anything to do with that anymore. Lysandra says 254 for that sprint. Well done. That is awesome. Aramis got 195 words. I feel like there were 2 people in the sprint who were working properly and taking this seriously. And then there's the rest of us like goofing around. Yeah. Well done, Aramis. Well done, Lysandra. You are keeping the stream afloat, frankly. And Andy says, scarf cat, that's awesome. My cat does not like being hugged. And if my mum goes away, even if she's just out for the day, he hears the car coming back and he runs out to the cat flap on the back door and goes running around the house and comes to meet her at the car. He just absolutely worships her. We used to have 3 cats, but sadly they've all died now. I had one son who I swear used to hate me. Absolutely hate me. Anyway, then one time, one of my kids was in hospital for like 2 weeks and I stayed with him. So I wasn't home literally for 2 weeks. And my cat got so depressed that she had to be put on antidepressants. So this was when I was like still, it was either when I was still at the hospital with my son or maybe I'd just come back and I was still looking after him. So my husband, who doesn't like cats, took the cat to the vets and he comes back and said, and he paid like goodness only knows how much for these antidepressants. And I was like, you have been done, mate. I don't know what is the matter with that cat, but it is definitely not that she misses me. Like, I swear it's not. You've just paid out like 60 or 70 pounds and like, no way on earth was she depressed. But apparently that's what the vet reckoned anyway. I don't think that the vet knew my cat very well. Andy says, wow, you guys doing well with the word counts. Lysandra and Aramis, well done. Zombie spray, is that a thing? I can't believe you don't have zombie spray. What are you going to do? I used to be much happier when we lived in a really isolated farmhouse. It was amazing because I figured if there was a zombie apocalypse, we had views all the way around, like 360 views around that house. Yeah, and no one knew where to find us. So the zombies would also find us really, really hard to find. Plus, there were some holiday cottages and a farm that you could just make out. They were our landlords. We didn't like them anyway. So we figured if the zombies didn't get them, we'd go and get them first. And they'd probably be loads of supplies there because of the holiday cottages and stuff. See? Yeah. What else have we got? We have got, Lysandra's saying thanks and Aramis is saying thanks. You guys are so polite. I love that. Okie dokes. Let us get into another lovely sprint. I think I must be halfway through writing this blog post, but I'm going to focus. Okay. I'm going to channel Aramis and Lysandra. Okay. Let's start this sprint in 3, 2, 1. Let's write. Hello, hello. It is really annoying that this thing doesn't have a bell on it. I really should change it, but never mind. How did that sprint go for you? I think I basically finished writing the first article, and the second one is going to be very similar to it. So it's going pretty well here. Let me know what you're up to in the sprints. If you haven't told us before, let's have a look. Where were we? Oh, yeah, we were talking about zombies, weren't we? Laura Gomez is saying it's always good to have a zombie plan. Indeed, it is. Andy from Easy Graphics has had to hop off, so he won't be here yet, but bye. He's wishing us happy sprinting. I hopped over to Heather's live stream to say hi and managed to drag over the dawdling writer and Paget as well. It was rather sneaky of me, wasn't it? So it's nice to be joined by them. Yeah, so the list is still super long next to me, but I think that's because I'm dealing with the biggest things. And then once I've done those, I can kind of just spend the evening like knocking the other ones out, because it doesn't matter if there's, it's not anything that like I have to do during like office hours is what I mean. Like I needed to call 3 at a certain time about my mobile phone thing, but everything else I can just kind of do on my laptop whenever. So I should be able to get quite a bit of that done. So Aramis says 168 words this time, the exact same amount as 2 sprints ago. That's obviously like your sprint amount for today. That's what you're going for. So that's super cool. Is everyone still happy with 25-minute sprints? If you'd rather that I change to 20, I am happy to do so. That is no problem at all. I think I will make this the final sprint because I need to do some stuff with one of my kids. Maybe I'll do 2 more. I don't know. I'll definitely do 1 more and then I'll see how I'm doing with my article. How about that? Does that sound fair? Because I might just have time to do 2 and then still do what I need to with him. I need to help him to look up some Warhammer paint, which is super important when you are a big Warhammer fan like he is. So that must be prioritized. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Also, there are a few things I can't do while we're sprinting because my internet isn't good enough for me to be doing loads of internet heavy stuff. So there is some stuff that I need to do afterwards. Okay, so let's set up this timer again. I do like these dragons. HK is so talented when it comes to RP stuff. Right, brilliant. Okie dokes. I am going to go straight into another sprint then so that we can try and get maybe 2 more in. All right, so starting another sprint in 3, 2, 1. I'm turning on. Hi, yeah, I'm sorry. I missed the end of that sprint. I was so carried away. I'm just working on the second article I needed to do. I'm using the first one as a basis, but changing it up a little bit to make it still interesting for readers. It's really, really funny writing about my YouTube channel, and it does make me realize how much I value it and how much I love the community here. So yeah, it's making me feel all happy to kind of chat about these things. Let me know how that sprint went for you. I think I will do one more, and that way I will be completely finished with this for the day, and then I can move on to other things. Other things being, as I say, helping my son buy his Warhammer paint, and then I'm going to be cooking some supper, and then I've got this horrible list next to me of all the things that I need to do. Another thing which I realized I needed to do was to update my author information on Amazon, because I haven't done that for a while, and it is still it's quite outdated. Some of the information isn't quite right on there, and I haven't mentioned my YouTube channel, so that will be quite a nice thing to do tonight. It's actually quite easy to do. If you haven't done it before, you just go to Author Central, and it's very easy to do, and it changes it over like all the platforms, so it shouldn't take long to do that at all. Lovely Aramis said got 131 words, brilliant. And Lysander grabbed a snack, nice, and got 117 words. Oh, Lysander, it's clear you're new. Okay, so in these streams, we don't just say we got a snack. I'm food obsessed. I like to know the details of what everybody's eating at all times, so that I can either be jealous or judge you. So yeah, all details of all food and drink consumed. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm getting quite hungry now, actually. I don't think I ate enough for lunch. I did have my banana. Maybe I'm just being greedy, probably, knowing me. I'm probably just being greedy, and I could do with another cup of tea. This one's getting a bit cold again. My new kettle did arrive today, though. I was complaining yesterday because our kettle had broken, and we were using a stovetop kettle, like something out of Little House on the Prairie. And it was taking so long to boil any water that before I did my 3 hours of sprints, I made myself like 3 cups of tea, because I figured it would be quicker just to microwave them as I needed them than to boil the kettle during breaks. So I was very, very glad when it arrived today, and have been making full use of it. Lysandra says, I'm having Diet Coke to keep me awake. Cool. And pretzel sticks and a bowl of Cheerios. Controversial. I like it, though. I like a rogue when it comes to snacks. You see, I would have gone pretzel sticks, great, but I would have gone for something sweet with them, like a little bit of chocolate. That could be quite nice. Yeah. Nice. Oh, so that was so Aramis was saying, sorry, I thought Lysander was having Diet Coke with her pretzel sticks and a bowl of Cheerios, but actually it's Artemis that's having Diet Coke. Fair enough. And it's still quite early for you. I could not have a Diet Coke. It's 5 o'clock here. I could not have a Diet Coke at this time and sleep tonight. It would not be pretty at all, and I would be very, very grumpy. Now I want pretzel sticks and Diet Coke. My life sucks. Okay, let's go in for this. Keep getting new emails. They're flashing all over the place. Okay, right, focus. I am going to do one last sprint then. Oh, did I tell you guys that my cover of my book, Falling in Love at Nightingale Farm, is in the final round of the allauthors.com cover of the month competition? And it's really beautiful, and it's by far the best, but it's like 200 points behind the number one. I think I was at number 12 when I looked yesterday. And the top 3 basically win it. But they're all like 200 points or something ahead of me. And they're nowhere near as good as mine. It's really frustrating. Author life can be frustrating. Okay, right. Let's get into this final sprint. We will begin writing in 3, 2, 1. Hello, there we go. That was our final sprint. We are all done for the day. I managed to send off the article and the blog that I wrote during these sprints. So that was absolutely fantastic. And I also managed to look up a flatbread recipe that I'm going to make with my youngest to go with our supper tonight. So I was pleased that I found a nice, easy one. And it was one that didn't involve yogurt because I don't have any plain yogurt in at the moment. So that was really cool. We were joined by a few extra people during that sprint. So let me just say hi. Oh, I've dropped a link to the all author competition thing. It's kind of annoying because you do have to set up an account. It does only take a minute. You don't have to give them loads of information or anything, but it is a bit frustrating. So I do understand if people can't be bothered to vote. I completely get it. And I'm about 200 votes behind the top ones anyway, so I don't think it's going to happen, but grateful just to be nominated. Coffee Create Connect has joined us and says, hello everyone, trying to get in my writing groove. Some days it's easier than others. How is everyone? Yes, definitely some days it is easier to write. I'm actually really looking forward to getting back to proper writing because I haven't really done very much this week. I've been doing writing blog posts, writing articles, working out YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff. So tomorrow I will be back properly writing, but it's also St. David's Day here in Wales, so I will be making Welsh cakes, which are completely delicious. Shadow's Lair returned to us and is working on his writing course, which I believe is scientific writing, and apparently it's very good. So that is brilliant. Aramis says another 167 words. Yeah, you're so weird. That's nuts. Shadow's Lair says thanks for the sprints. Behind the Pages only just joined us and I'm just finishing. Oh no, but it's so lovely to have you popping in. Yeah, you were a bit, normally I do go on a bit later than this, but I started earlier. It was just a complete spur of the moment thing to do some sprints today, but it's lovely that you popped in. Thank you. And Aramis is saying thank you as well. Everyone's so nice. We appreciate it. Oh, and Shadow's Lair voted. Thank you so much. Mine is so much better than all the other ones on there. Some of them are proper dodgy, I'm going to be honest. Who else have we got? Paget says, oh, I just saw your vote. Yeah, I will vote. Thank you. Coffee Create Connects says, hi, Emma. How are you today? I am good. I'm looking forward to, I'm going to help my youngest buy a Warhammer paint now, which is very exciting for him and therefore for me. He's giggling in the background there when I said that. And then we are going to cook some supper together. So that's going to be nice. I think we're going to watch some Firefly all together tonight because it's 5:30 now, so it's kind of beginning to wind down, but I have got a huge list of other little bits that I want to do, so hopefully I can get some of those done. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. It's a lot earlier where you are. And Aramis says voted. Oh, that's so sweet, you guys. I know it can be a complete pain doing these things. It would just be so much easier if you could just vote, but I get it. I could just go on there, couldn't I? Just go vote, 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 vote. Okay. Coffee Create Connect is saying jumping off. It's just getting started, but thank you for hosting. Have a great day, everyone. Okay, brilliant. No problem. Oh, Paget says, sorry to be dense. Which book is yours? It was at number 12. It's Falling in Love at Nightingale Farm. Emma Bennet. It's really, really pretty. Lots of kind of blues and flowers on it. Basically, it's the best one there. Vote for the one that's the best one. Is that one? Yeah. Okie dokes. It is. Yeah, Paget says it's so cute. It really is so cute. Some of my covers are just so gorgeous that my new publishers came up with. I'm so grateful to them. Okay. Anyway, I am officially going now. I will be back again on Thursday and Friday this week, as usual, at the usual time, 3 p.m. GMT time. So I really hope that some of you can join again too. And I'm going to be doing proper writing then, not just kind of random authory stuff. Oh, Paget says it has the added bonus of also being a cover I like and not just a vote of solidarity. Oh, thank you very much. Okie dokes. Right. See you soon. Have a great rest of your